Hello, my name is Fiona Embalzado and we'll be doing configuring dial pairs on Packet Tracer. Experiment 4. First is we need to place all the components needed such as the end devices, the switch, and the network devices. First is the routers, which is the 2811, 2811 router, then the switch, which is the 2960, we'll name the first switch as S1 and the second switch as S2. S2. Then let's now put the end devices, which are the IP phones. We need 3 IP phones each set. There. Then let's put the PCs that will be connected to the IP phones. Next, we'll connect each components to each other. After that, after all of these are connected, let's go to the IP phones. Let's connect the adapter of each phone. As you can see, they're turning green now. After that, let's put a laptop to configure the switch. Let's connect the laptop RS232 to the switch console. Then now let's move to desktop, then terminal, then OK. We'll now start configuring the switch. First is, let's type it, enable, then configure terminal, config T. Then after that is host name S1, host name S1, then in fast Ethernet 01. Then after that, switch port mode trunk. Then after that is the VLAN 10. Then the name data for the VLAN 10. Name data. Then exit. VLAN 50. Name voice. Name voice. Then exit again. Then int range. This is the range of the fast Ethernet connected to the switch port, or the port that has an IP phone and PC connected to it. To 4. Then switch port. Am I correct? Switch port mode access. Mode access to switch port. Then switch port access. Switch port access. VLAN 10. And switch port voice VLAN 50. Am I right? Then spanning tree port fast. After that, what we're gonna do is to configure the we're gonna configure the second switch. Exit. We'll add another laptop. We'll add another laptop, then connect it to the console, to this second switch, then desktop, terminal, okay, here, it's just desktop, then terminal, again, desktop, terminal, then okay. After that, we're gonna configure it and config and config then hostname s2, then int fa01 int fa01, then switch port mode trunk, and exit, then VLAN 5, name, data, then exit, next VLAN 20, name, voice, then exit, then after that is int range fa fast ethernet 020/224. Then after that, let's put the switch port mode access. Switch port mode access, then switch port voice VLAN 20, and switch port access VLAN 5, then exit. Yes. After that, let's move on to the once again we need to do the spanning tree, so we're gonna enter again the int int range fa0/2 to 4. Then to be sure, I'll do this all again. I'll repeat what I did. Access and switch port voice VLAN 20 and switch port access VLAN 5, then spanning tree. We need to do the spanning tree port fast. There you go. After that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the connection of the first laptop to the switch and connect it with the console to the router console. There, then laptop terminal, okay, then N, because you don't want the initial configuration dialog. There, we'll start configuring the router. First is enable en configure terminal config t, then host name. We're gonna put its host name as HQ, then which is the headquarter HQ, then IP DHCP pool voice, host name HQ voice, then the HCP config network 192.168.50.0, then its subnet, which is 255.255.255.0 168, then default, its default router would be 192.168.10.1 .50.1. Then it's option 150 IP 192.168.50.1. Did I forget something? Network default router options. The next exit. Then IP DHCP pool data. Data has a network of 192.168.10.0, then 255.255.255.0 as its subnet. 10.0. Then for the default router, it would be 192.160.10.1. 168, point 10.1. Then option 150 IP option 150 IP 192.168.50.1 192.168.50.1 default router option. Then after that, let's click the X the exit, then IP DHCP excluded, to excluded address 192.168.50.10, then IP DHCP excluded address 192.168.50.1 and 192.168.50.10, 192.168.50.1, then another one, IPDHCP excluded address 192.168.10.1 and 192.168.10.10. There you go. Then after that, we'll move on to the next step. Let's check first if it's correct. Next is Engr int FA0/0.10. This is for another configuration. Then configure sub if is encapsulation dot 1q dot 10 dot 1q then 10, then IP address IP add 192.168.10.1, then subnet 255.255.255.0, IP address 192.168.10.1, then 255.255 and 255.0, then exit, then another in FA pass Ethernet 0-0 FA 0-0.50. Again, a while ago it's 0.10, then now it's 0.50. Then encapsulation dot 1q then 50, then IP add 192.168.50.1, then subnet 255.255.255.255.0, 255.0, then 168.50.1. Then let's click the enter exit. After that, we'll proceed to the After that, we'll proceed to the telephony service. Telephony, enter the telephony service command. Service. Then, max e-phone is phones is 10. Then max PN is 10. Then IP source address is 192.168.50.1, then port 2000. Then auto assign 1 to 10. Then exit. Then now let's register the IP phones. First is exit ePhone BN BN1. There we'll register it as number 10. Then exit. Then ePhone BN2, number is 20. Then exit. Then ePhone BN3, number is 30. Then exit. After that, what we're gonna do is no shot HQ config int FA0-0, then no shot. There you go. Then after that, we'll now go to the And after that, we'll now go to the second router. Yeah, I guess. Let's remove the connection. Then, let's connect the console to the router. Console. Then, we'll now configure the okay. Then, enable config D. Then now, let's start configuring the second router. Hostname, hostname will be branch. A while ago, the first router is the HQ, and this is the branch. IP, DHCP, pool, voice. We'll just do again what we did on the first router. Network 172.16.20.0. Then its subnet is 255.255.255.0. Then its default router is 172.16.20.1 and its option 150, IP again 172.16.20.1. Then let's click the exit. Then after that, let's configure the data for the computer or the PCs. DHCP full data. Then network 172.16.5.0 172.16.5.0 and its subnet is 255.255.0. Then the default router would be for the default router it would be the 172.16.5.1 and the option 150 IP 172.16.20.1 2.16.20 now. Then now click the exit. Then after that, let's do the exclude IP excluded address. IP excluded address 172.16.20.1 then 172 Then after that, 172.16.20.10. Again. Let's do it. IP, DH, CP, excluded address. Sorry for my mistake. 172.16.20.1, then 172.16.20.10. Yes. IPDHCP excluded address 172.5.1 and 172.16.5.10. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. Then int FA or fast Ethernet 00.5. Then the sub is encapsulation dot 1Q5. Am I correct? 1Q encapsulation dot 1Q5. Then another one is IP add. Let's put its IP add or IP address 172.16.5.1. Then its subnet 255.255.255.0. Then exit. Then let's do it again for the VLAN 20. Int FA0/0.20. Then encapsulation dot 1Q20. Then IP add 172.16.20.1. Then its subnets 255.255.255.0. Then exit. Then the next step is the telephony service. Here is the telephony service. Let's register the max e-phones would be 10, and the max BN is also 10. Then IP source address would be 172.16.20.1 for 2000. Then auto assign 1 to 10. 172.16.20.1 for 2000. 1 to 10. Then exit. Now let's register the number for each e-phones. with ephone DN, then 1 number would be 1000, then exit, then ephone DN2 number would be 2000, then exit, then ephone DN3, then number would be 3000 and exit. We're done registering the number. Then what we're gonna do next is we need to connect both routers. There, it's already connected. After that, we're gonna go again to the switch, first switch, and we'll configure it. Let's remove the connection. Then connect the laptop to the switch. There, then terminal. Okay, then here you go. Let's configure it. En config D, then VLAN 10, then name data, exit, VLAN 50, VLAN 50, then name voice, then exit, in range fast internet 0/2 to 4. Oh, we already did this, I think. Yes, we already did this, the switch part. So let's exit it. But yes, we already did this. So I think, let's see, how about this? I forgot, we haven't done the no shot. What's wrong? We haven't done the no shot here. Terminal. There. Again, desktop. Again. Desktop, then terminal, then okay, then here is int fa0/0, then no shot. Then after that, we're done, I guess. But first, we need to configure the PC. IP configuration, switch DHCP. Yes. Sorry if you can't see it. Again. Here. The PC. Click on the PC. Then on the desktop, click on IP configuration, then DHCP. I think it was already successful. Okay. Then for another PC, click on the desktop, IP configuration, DHCP. There, it's successful. Then another, click on desktop, IP configuration, DHCP. Successful. Then here, desktop, IP configuration, DHCP. Successful. Another, desktop, IP configuration, DHCP. Successful. And the last PC, desktop, IP configuration, DHCP. Successful. There, all these are already connected to each other. Let's try the GUI. That's for IP phone 01 here, then the IP phone 02 GUI here. Let's take a look. 01 and 02. Let's try to call the IP phone 1. Its number is 30. So let's call it using this IP phone 0. Let's dial 30. Can you hear the sound? It's ringing. It means that it is working. Then here, when I press the handle, it is already connected. So that means it's working. Then now let's try to call this IP phone 20 with this IP phone 30. Let's put 20. Let's put 20, then call. And when you answered it, it's connected. As you can see, it's connected. Then, let's try for this set. IP phone 3 GUI. Then, IP phone 5 GUI. Here. Let's try to call the 3000 using this. Then call. It's ringing. Then when you press it, it's connected. Now let's try to call the 3000. I mean the 1000 using this 3000. Then let's now call, and you can see it's also ringing. Then connected. Yes. Now let's proceed to the next step. HQ. Let's configure the switch. Terminal. Okay. Then no, I mean let's configure the router. Let's configure the first router. Console. Okay. This is the HQ. So let's start. So we can connect both the routers. Config T. Then int FA 0/1 IP add 10.10.10.1, then subnet 255.255.255.252. Yes, and then duplex auto, then speed auto, then exit. There you go. Then after that, after configuring the HQ, let's now proceed to the branch, which will do the same as the HQ or headquarters. Here, press the laptop, then terminal, okay, then exit, then config, then in FA 0/1, then IP add 10.10.10.2, then subnet 255.255.255.252, then duplex auto and speed auto, then exit. Let's see. There you go. Then after that, we'll move to the headquarters once again. Headquarter router once again. Then let's click the int. Let's press the int FA 0/1 and no shot. There. Then after that, no shot. Then after that, let's move to the exit. Let's exit it and let's press the IP root. IP root. After that, let's proceed to the IP root. IP root 172.16.20.0 subnet 255.255.255.0 to 10.10.10.2 172.16.20.0 to 55255.0 then 10.10.10.20 then IP root 172.16.5.0 then 255.255.255.0 and 10.10.10.2. As we can see, we only changed the VLAN, like this is 20 and this is 5 from the IP address. Then subnet is the same, the 10.10.2 is the same. Then what are we gonna do next is the branch. Let's proceed to the branch. Let's do the same to the branch. Terminal, okay. Then speed, exit. Let's do the int fa0/1. Then no shot. Then again, let's exit it. Then after that, IP root 192.168.10.0 then 255.255.255.0 then 10.10.10.2 then oh my gosh, what's wrong? Invalid next hop address is it's this router 19168.10 then what's wrong? Branch config IP root 192.168.10.0 then 255. Invalid next hop address. It's this router. What's wrong with it? Let's try again. Oh, I knew it. Sorry. It must be 0.1. There you go. Then again. IP root 192.168. Remember that the 10.10.10.1 it's the destination router. So I got the error because error arrived because of it. No, it's 50.0 then 255.255.255.0 then 10.10.10.1. Next, we're done with the root. Let's proceed. I think we're done. Oh, not yet. We're not yet done. Let's just try to let's try to ping Next is, let's proceed to the HQ. Let's do the dial pair. This is the last step. Let's configure both router. Next is config IP route, then dial pair. Dial pair voice. Dial pair voice 1 VoIP. Then dial pair destination pattern dot 000. This will register the pattern of the numbers in the other router, in the phones of the other routers. So it's .000. Any number, then 000, because that is the format of the numbers in the second router. Then session target. Oh my gosh. Session target IPv4, then 10.10.10.2, then after that we'll exit. We'll proceed to the branch after that. We'll do it again here in the branch. IP dial pair. Dial pair voice 1 VoIP. Then destination pattern is 0. Any number and 0. The point is any number, then 0. That is the format of the numbers that can be seen in the IP phones of the first router. Then now we're registering it to the second router. 0. Then session target IPv4, then 10.10.10.1. Is this? Wait. No, I'm right. No, that's right. Okay. Then we already registered it. Now you can see that there is a connection between both routers. Then now let's try to do the ping. Let's try to do the ping. I mean, let's try to ping the PC from other network. Here. We'll do the PC 1 and the, what do you want? Wait. Let's see first. Let's hover it, then Next is 172.16.5.11 here. Let's try to ping this PC3 from the PC0 or the first PC. First is go to here, then desktop, then command prompt, then let's try to ping 172.16.5.11. 11. Let's see if it will reply. Request time out. Then let's wait. There you go. It replied. Let's try again to make sure that it is connected. 72.16.5.11. Okay, it replied. Then let's try again to ping the other PC. This is 172.16.5.12. Let's try. I think it's just consecutive. Ping 172.16.5.12. There you go. It replied also. Then the last PC from the second router, ping 172.16.5.13. Let's see. There. It also replied. So it means that both routers are now connected and can contact each other. PC0 to PC3, 4, 5, then PC1, PC3, 4, 5, PC2, PC3, 4, 5. All of them can now communicate with each other. Let's try to send. Where is the simulation? I think no. There. So there you go. Then now let's try to call from the here. Then let's try this GUI. Then here 2000, and this is the, oh my gosh, this is the 20. Here, let's try to call the number 2000 from the 20. It's ringing, as we can see. Then connected. There. We can now connect or call from different routers through that dial pair. Thank you.